Welcome to Virtual Laboratory System. Today I am Professor Uttam. Today I will discuss about the operation of a centrifugal pump. As you see in the figure, this water is drawn from the bottom reservoir through a centrifugal pump, and then it discharges through a discharge valve which is manually operated, which may be opened or closed by using this scroll bar. And there is a discharge pressure gauge which shows the pressure developed by this pump, and then when valve is opened, the liquid flows into this system, and then it goes to this tank. Here it falls, and the rise of level can be measured with the help of a stopwatch to understand the flow rate. Now at the beginning this tank is empty, and the pump is not yet started. So we check whether the valve is fully shut or not. So we have to close the valve. So we have to see that the valve is totally closed. And now you can start the pump, and you see that there is no flow, and the maximum pressure developed by the pump is 10, and wattage and amperage is low. As you open this crack open, you will find that the pressure will develop, and this flow rate will takes place, and if you close this, you will find it will be 0, and you just opened it, and then go on increasing. The flow rate will increase. You can see that flow rate is rising, and discharge pressure of the pump is coming down. Usually at a constant pressure we maintain at a constant flow rate, and whenever it is required to maintain different flow rates, we have to change the opening of the valve, and the pressure at the discharge of the pump will gradually calm down, and the flow rate will increase, and this flow rate will continue to grow, and maximum power consumption is also a factor. Too much power consumption may damage the motor. So here in this case you can keep the flow rate in such a way that it should not fall below 4. So its maximum flow rate is around this value 16.75, and if you try to increase it, the pump will be automatically tripped. There is power supply to the motor will be stopped automatically, and then only if you have to reset the power, then only you can start the pump again. So by this time we also drawn a curve here. You can see that this is the curve which you can see. That blue line is the discharge pressure of the pump, which falls as a percentage of maximum 10. So here it is around 10, and then it falls 9, 8 like this. It is falling up to a pressure above 40, that is 4 kg per centimeter square, but below 5. Here you will get the maximum flow rate is 100% of the flow rate, so it is around 16.77 meter cube per minute. Similarly, the power consumption which is in the red line is maximum here. The power consumption, which is 2500, it's 100%. It is below that. Say 90% of this 2500 is consumed. If you increase the flow, try to increase the flow rate above this, this motor of the pump will be damaged. So this is the way we will find the characteristics of the pump. So this is your in gist the centrifugal pump operation. I think I have explained the necessary requirement for running a centrifugal pump. Let us close the valve, and before closing of the pump, otherwise the motor will be damaged or shock. So we'll switch off the pump, and obviously this is open, so you can close this valve also in order to see the flow rate. To measure this, as and when, if you just switch it on and gradually increase it, you will see that the flow rate will increase, which will be shown in this level is rising as flow increases. As flow increases, pressure also, discharge pressure is coming down, and there is a difference between the pressure at this point and this point. So there is a pressure drop which is also calculated and shown, and corresponding friction is determined with the friction factor and Reynolds number, and pressure drop is calculated and is being visualized here. You can see air pressure is more, air pressure is less, so there is a difference. So this way you go on increasing the flow rate. And if you want to close the pump, now first you close this valve. And it's written here, close the inlet valve. First, before switch off, on or off, both time, you must close this valve and then switch it off. So pressure will be coming down to 0, and you can open this valve to drain out this liquid. Just to check the rise up level with time, with the help of a stopwatch, you will understand what is the flow rate, and you can verify what is showing here by the flow meter reading. Thank you very much for watching this video.